Welcome dear students to the subject Computer Fundamentals, and as you all know we are discussing the second unit, that is the number system. And in the previous classes we have discussed conversion technique from converting from another base to decimal base, and also we have discussed from decimal base to another base, like we have discussed from decimal to binary, decimal to octal, and decimal to hexadecimal. Similarly we have discussed converting from another base, like from binary to decimal and octal to decimal and so on. So now in this video we are going to, or in this class we are going to study about how we can convert a number which is not in base 10 and convert it to a number which is also not there in base 10. So try to read this first and try to understand it. Converting from a base other than 10 to another base other than 10. Okay, when you read this, everyone will feel like there is some problem with the statement, or we get confused after reading the statement. So let us go part by part and try to understand it. Converting from a base other than 10. So this is the first part. So we have a number which is not in base 10. That is the meaning here. Converting from a base other than 10. So if I write like this, I will take the example 545 to the base, say 545 to the base 6. So converting from a base other than 10. Now this is not in base 10. Now this has to be converted to another base other than 10, to another base other than 10. So this should not be 10. So this can be 4, 5, 6 and so on. So I will write it as 4. Converting from a base other than 10. So whatever is the number that you are going to convert, that should not be having the base as 10. So here base is not 10, it is fine. So this base can be binary, octal, base 5, base 4 and so on. It can be anything, but it should not be base 10. And whatever you want to convert it, this should not also have the base as 10. So apart from base 10, it can have anything. It can be base 5 or it can be base 8, octal or hexadecimal or binary and so on. But it should not be other than 10. So this is the meaning of converting from a base other than 10 to another base other than 10. I hope this is clear to you. So how to convert this? For this we have two steps. So let us take this example and try to follow two steps so that you can understand it. So the first thing that we need to understand is converting from base 6 to base 4, or base 4 to base 6, or any base from binary to octal, or from say a binary to base 5. It is not directly possible. So for this reason what we need to do is take the original number first. Whatever is the original number, take that number and convert it to decimal number. Because we know that we can convert any number from another base to decimal. So we already studied this. Base 6 to base 10 we can do it. Okay, or base 5 to base 10, or base binary to decimal also we can do. So from another base you first convert it to decimal base, and whatever result you get in decimal, that we need to take and that we need to convert into base 4 or to the respective required base. So in this, step 1 suggests that, or step 1 says that, take the original number and convert it to decimal base, and that decimal base number you need to take and convert it to required base. And we already know, we also know that how we can convert a number from decimal to another base is by using this divide and remainder technique. So here we need to take the positional values, multiply with this base, and you will get a number in the decimal. So let us take this example first. 545 to the base 6. Okay, so you need to take the positional values, 5 into 6 plus 4 into 6 plus 5 into 6, 6 raised to 0, 6 raised to 1, 6 raised to 2. So this will be equivalent to 5 into 36 plus 4 6 are 24, plus this will be 1 and this will be 5. So this comes out to be 36 into 5. 3 5s are, 35 are 180, 180 plus 30. So it will be, 3 5s are 150 plus this will be 180 plus 29. So So what will be this equivalent to? 180 plus 20 or 200, 209. 209 to the base 10. 209 to the base 10. So first we took the number and we converted to decimal base. And now what we need to do is, this will be considered as the intermediate result. So this we need to take as an input for step 2 and try to convert into base 4. So now I can write this as 209 to the base 10, 209 to the base 10, question mark to the base 4. So in this we can, how we can remember is, whenever you are converting from another base to another base other than 10, what you need to do is, in this we have both the procedure. In the first step, it is like in a single problem you are solving two sub problems. In the first case, you will take the number and convert into decimal, and whatever number you get in decimal, that you want to convert into the required base. So in this example, the required base is 4. And how we can convert from decimal to any other base? This is by using the divide and remainder technique. So let us take this intermediate result. What was the intermediate result? So we got the intermediate result as 209. So take this 209 and divide it by the new base. What is the required base here? 4. So 4 5s are 20. So 4 2s are 8. Remainder is 1. So now 4 1s are 4. Remainder is 1. 4 3s are 12. So remainder is 0. Next 4 3s are 12. Remainder is 1. Now the division is not possible. So 0 and remainder is 3. So now what will be my answer? 3101. So if I write like this, it will be, the original number is 545 to the base 6. 545 to the base 6 is equal to, what is the answer? 3101. 3101 to the base 4. This is how you need to convert a number which is present in base other than 10 to a number which is also present in base other than 10. So this type of question will be asked for 4 marks. So always remember that direct conversion is not possible. So first convert into decimal. Whatever result you get in decimal, that you need to convert into the required base, and this is by divide and remainder technique. And the first part will be taking the positional values and getting the product and adding the sum. Very simple, and you can easily get full 4 marks here. So now let us take the same example. Like this answer that we have got now, I can take this as well. So suppose if the number is 3101 to the base 4 and I want to convert it to to the base 6, I need to follow the reverse procedure. Let us take the same example and check whether we will get the same result. So what I will do here is, instead of 545, I will take this as 3101. 3101 will consider 3101 to the base 4, question mark to the base 6. So now what is the again procedure? Now if you take this as a different example, the base is other than 10 and you should also convert into base other than 10. So what is the first step? Take the number and multiply with the positional values with the base. You will get a number in the decimal. Take that decimal number and convert into by using the remainder technique, by using this new base. So let us follow this procedure again. So I will keep this result as it is. I will just put this 3101 to the base 4 it is. So take the positional values, 3 into 4 plus 1 into 4 plus 0 into 4 plus 1 into 4, 4 is to 0, 4 is to 1, 4 is to 2 and 4 is to 3. So this will be 4 is to 3, 64, 3 into 64 plus this 4 square is 16 plus this will be 0 plus this will be 1. Now what we will get? 64 into 3. 6 3 6 3 is 18, 180, 180 plus 12 will be 192, 192 plus this will be 17. So how much it will be? 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10, so it will be 0, 1 plus 1 will be 2, 209 to the base 10. Now if you observe the earlier example when we were converting 545 to the base 6 to 3101, what was the step? First step, 545 to the base 10. So if you convert into base 10, what we got the result? The result was same, 209 to the base 10. So here also the intermediate result is going to remain same. So if you are not getting the intermediate result as same, then you have gone wrong somewhere. So this is 209 to the base 10. Now after converting to base 10, what we need to do? 209 to the base 10, you need to convert it to base 6. So instead of this 4, we can write this as base 6. This is not actually required. For your understanding, I am putting the question mark so that you can understand it easily. So take this number, what is the number now? 209, and follow the divide and remainder technique. And what is the base now here? Base is 6. So we need to take the base as 6 now. So this will be 6 3s are 18. So remainder is 2. So 6 4s are 24. Remainder is 5. Next 6 5s are 30. Remainder is 4. Now quotient is not 0. So dividing is not possible here. So this will be 0. This will be 5. So what will be the answer? 545 to the base 6. So I can write the answer here as, or here I will write, what is the original number? 3101 to the base 4, and what is the answer? 545. 545, and what is the base? To the base 6. So now we can easily understand that when we converted 545 to the base 6, we got the result as 3101, and when we want to convert it from 3101 to the base 4, and when we want to convert it to base 6, we are getting the same result. So this is what is very important, and you can understand it very easily. So such kind of problems, if they ask like convert from, or they may ask you 3101 to the base 4 is equal to question mark to the base 6, and also verify that the result that you obtain, if you convert it back to base 4, you should get the same result. So such questions can be asked for 5 to 6 marks, where you need to take the given number, or if the same question is like this, 545 to the base 6, convert it to base 4, and whatever result you get, reverse it to the base 6. So both the answers should match, or verify that if you reverse it, you will get the same answer, or you will get the same number. If that is the question, you may get it for 5 to 6 marks. I hope this procedure is clear to everyone. If you have any doubts or feedback, you can put it in the comment section, or you can get back to me. So let us take few more examples and try to understand it. So other base means it can be other than 10. The only objective is the base at both LHS and RHS should not be equal to 10. They can be any other thing apart from that, provided that you follow the proper digits present in that number system. Like if the base is 2, you cannot, if the base is binary, you cannot take 4, 5, 6 symbols in that, because they are invalid digits of binary. In binary only zeros and ones are allowed. It depends on what number you take and what is the base. We'll take next example. Now let us take a binary number and try to convert into octal. So the binary number is 101110. Okay, 101110 to the base 2, question mark to the base 8, question mark to the base 8. So we need to check first whether it matches this given condition. Converting a number which has base other than 10 to a number which has got base other than 10. So this condition is satisfied. Now what you need to do? Take this binary number and convert it to decimal first, and take the decimal number whatever you get and try to convert into to the base 8. So the step 1 remains same, step 1. So please write the steps, okay, step 1, because even if you don't get the correct results, at least if the first step is clear, correct, you may get 2 marks. So 10110 to the base 2 it is. So how will convert into decimal base? Take the digits and multiply with the respective positional values. So it will be 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2, next plus 1 into 2, next plus, sorry, one into 2 plus 0 into 2. So 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3 and 2 raised to 4. Okay, now 2 raised to 4, 8, 16, 32. So this will be 32. 2 raised to 4 is 32. Yes, plus this will be 0, plus this will be 2 raised to 2 is 4, plus this will be 2 and this will be 0. So what will be this? 32 plus 4 plus 2. So 36 plus 2, 38 to the base 10. 38 to the base 10. So this is the intermediate result. So we converted from binary to decimal. This is the first step. Take the number, convert into decimal, and the result that you get in decimal, that you need to take and you need to convert into the required base. So what is 38? So step 2 is 38 to the base 10, and you can write this as directly you can write 32 to the base 10 and try to convert it. Okay, so divide and remainder technique you can use. So 38, and what is the base? Base is 8. So you can take this. So I'm just checking with the cross verifying the answer. 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 2 is 4, 2 raised to 1 is 2, 2 ones are 2, so this is 0, correct. 32, no, sorry, here I made a mistake, I guess. So 10111, okay, 10110, 2 raised to 4, so 2 raised to 4 is not 32 here, I'm very sorry. 2 raised to 4 is 16, so this should be 16 plus 4 plus 2, so 16 plus 4 plus 2 will be 16 plus 4, 22, this will be 22 to the base 10, very sorry, 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 2, 16, yes, sorry, this is 16, very sorry, please verify it, please make the corrections. So now this is 22 to the base 10, and from 22 to the base 10, this is 22 to the base 10, you need to convert into octal. So 22, go on dividing it by 8, so 8 2s are 16, so remainder will be 4 and 2, so remainder will be 6. So now division is not possible, put 0, so the remainder will be 2. So what will the result? The result will be 26 to the base 8, and what is the original number? 10110 to the base 2, to the base 2. I hope there is no mistake in this case. 22 to the base 10, so 8 2s are 16, remainder is 6, so the division is not possible, put 0 directly, 26. So this is how we can do it. So if you want to take the reverse, what you will do? You will take 26 to the base 8 and convert into decimal, and that number you will again try to convert into binary, you will get the same result. So I will leave that as a homework for you. Take this number and try to convert into binary. So what you will do, you will solve it for decimal, and whatever result you get, you will convert into binary. So very simple. Let me take the next example. The example was different in the textbook, and I took a 1 0 less here, so I was getting a different result. Just make those corrections. It happens for sometimes. Some mistakes are happening. So mistakes are bound to happen. So I'm very sorry for it. So let us take this question from the textbook. 1 0 1 1. It is 1 0 1 1 0. Now let us take 1 0 1 1 0. 1 0 1 1 0 binary to the base 8. Again, the first step is going to remain same. Take this binary number and convert it to decimal. So 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 to the base 2 it is. So 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 1 into 2 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2. 2 raised to 0 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 5. So 1 2 3 1 2 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Now 2 raised to 5. So now 2 raised to 5 is 32. Plus this is 0 plus 2 raised to 3 is 8 plus this is 2 raised to 2 is 4 plus 2 raised to 1 is 2. So this will be 0. Now what will be the answer? 32 plus 8 is 40. 40 plus 6, 46. 46 to the base 10. So you have converted from binary to decimal. Now take this intermediate result decimal and then convert into octal by using this divide and remainder technique. So I will not write this question mark and other things. This is for your just convenience. I will just directly take this number and I will solve it. So 46, go on dividing it by 8. So this will be 8 5 is 40, remainder is 6. Because I want to convert into octal and here division is not possible, put 0 and it will be 5. So the result will be 56 or 5 6 to the base 8. And what is the question? 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 equivalent to this 1 0 1 1 0 binary is equal to 56 to the base 8. Yes, so the answer will be 56 to the base 8. I hope everyone is following this. Now let us take one more example and convert binary to hexadecimal. And remember this answer so that we have one more shortcut technique to convert from binary to octal, and that time you will understand the shortcut technique. So please remember this answer. Purposely I have considered this example from the textbook because they have considered the same example for doing the shortcut technique of binary to octal. So remember this answer, and now let us take one more example where we can convert from binary to hexadecimal. So the number is 110 110 100 100 11 11 binary to the base 16 question mark to the base 16. So converting from base other than 10, converting a base other than 10 to another base other than 10. So both the base are not equal to 10. So this is the valid example. So let us take this. So convert this into decimal first. 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2 plus 0 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2. So 2 raised to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 raised to 7. So what will be 2 raised to 7? 2 raised to 5 was 32. So this will be 64. This will be 128. 128 plus 2 raised to 6 is 64. Plus this is 35. But 0 here. It will be 0 plus 2 raised to 4 is 16. Plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. Now what would be this result? 128 plus 64. So if you add up all this, you will get it as 128 plus 64 plus 16 plus 0, 0 plus 2 plus 1. So this will be 211. 211 to the base 10. 211 to the base 10. Now you need to take this number and you can convert into the hexadecimal. So this is the decimal number, and we already solved few examples where we have converted the number from decimal to hexadecimal. So from decimal to any other base, what you need to do? Go on dividing by the required base. So I will write this step 2 here. So this is step 1. Now we will write step 2. So 211, go on dividing by 16. So this will be 16 ones are 16. Remainder is 5, 51. So 16 threes are 48. Remainder is 3. Now division is not possible. I will put 0 here. What is the remainder? Remainder is 13. Now again, if you remember that we are converting to which base? We are converting to hexadecimal base. And what result we have got? We have got the remainders as 13 and 3. And you need to remember that we don't have any symbol like 13 in the hexadecimal. So what we need to do? What is the equivalent of 13 in the hexadecimal? For A it is 10. For B it is 11. C 12. D will be 13. So this is equivalent to D, and this will be 3 as it is. So my final answer will be, for this question will be 11010011. Base 2 is equal to, what is the result? D3. D3 to the base 16. D3 to the base 16. Yes, it is correct. Okay, so take the number and convert into decimal by using the positional values with the base, and then after getting the result, whatever the result that you obtain, in step 2 you need to use this divide and remainder technique. And once you get this, if the base is 16, please ensure that the symbols are correct. If you are having like 10, 11, 12 so on, convert into respective alphabets and write the final result. The same problem you can take it as a homework. Take this T13 to the base 16 is equal to binary. So you need to convert into decimal first. Already you have solved. Converting from hexadecimal to decimal. So we will get this result, intermediate decimal, and then convert into binary. So very simple example. Now let us take this, convert a shortcut method for binary to octal. Or we shall stop it here so that in the next class we can understand the shortcut technique for this binary to octal conversion. So very simple, this type of question can be asked for 4 to 5 marks. They need to convert from base other than 10 to the another base other than 10, or you may get a theory question, what are the steps involved in this. So whenever you get a theory question, how you are going to convert a number base other than 10 to another base other than 10. So in that case, don't take such a big number. The smart technique is you can take a smaller number and convert into the another base, and again you can take the reverse. Like for example, you can write it as 23 to the base 4, question mark to the base 6. So you can take simple example of your own choice and show the two steps and write the answer, and again you can take the answer whatever you obtain and convert into reverse base. So you will get the full marks. So whenever you get a theory question, that time you have option or you have a choice of selecting your own example and just explain it in your simple terms. That's all we have in the today's session. I hope you are following it. If you have any doubts or queries and feedback, you can get back to me anytime. Thank you all.